To the fine people of Premise Health, we are the pool boy. Excuse me. Premise Health, the pool boys are back. It has been way too long. We've missed you, and we are so happy to be here this summer. That's right. We are coming at you in the summer to celebrate a lifetime event, 4 years in the making. That's right. We have been doing the Olympics Medal Mania, and we couldn't be more excited. So you know what? Let's just jump into some highlights of what's been going on in Paris.
Double front pike. That is insanely difficult connection pass.
To get through that, come out after the spin. How many millions of...
Sliced it right down the line. Amazing shot. Nadal.
Four to work with. Edwards.
Oh, give him that work. Give him that work.
Oh,
Give him that work.
Anthony Edwards.
He went to the Tom Crean School. Give him that work.
Put him in the blender. Edwards.
All right, the opening ceremonies were epic as expected, but they did gamble on doing them outdoors, and the rain came pouring down. Kind of crazy. Made it pretty memorable, though. Those beautiful Ralph Lauren jackets that Team USA had getting a little bit ruined. That's okay. Celine Dion crushed it from the Eiffel Tower. The shots from the back were absolutely insane when you can see how high she is, even on the middle tier there, looking down. I couldn't understand anything she said. She was singing in French for some reason. I don't get that. I don't understand it. Why'd you do that? Anyway, it was fantastic.
It was epic. My heart will go on for that performance, let me just tell you. And for the United States, we had 2 new flag bearers. That's right. LeBron James of the basketball team got the epic, I guess, important job of bearing that flag. And then Coco Gauff, tennis player, representing the females. It was great to see them again, just looking so sharp in that Ralph Lauren. I just wish I had that jacket. I'm sure it's like $500, but I might have to invest for that for next 4 years.
I bet the Premise Health people thought we'd be wearing those because we're so fancy. I thought we'd be wearing them in the videos. Sorry to disappoint. I'll tell you, didn't disappoint, at least not yet. Simone Biles is back, baby, and she is crushing it as usual. Got a minor injury maybe we're dealing with here, but she's going to be in the medals. She's going to be in the finals and everything. She's an absolute stud. So great to have her back.
Let's just be honest. Like, as a gymnast, I feel like everything hurts all the time. So she's probably just like, yeah, I'm never 100%. I'll be fine. Let's go. But then I think the talk of the Olympic Village was probably the beds. That's right. They were made all of cardboard. In an effort to go green, making sure everything could be recycled, cardboard beds. I think the gymnastics team actually brought in some like air mattressy pillow toppers to be more comfortable and rested to control the climate. But cardboard beds, but I applaud the fact that they're going green. Well done, Paris. Keep it up.
I once made cardboard bunk beds for my Elf on a Shelf. See if I can dig up a picture of that for you guys. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. Maybe I gave them the idea. Maybe they saw it on my IG.
They saw your eye. It's a huge handle.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the raw numbers here. We found some pretty interesting trends. We want to share them with you guys. So first, I want to highlight the top 5 picks across the entire pool. Obviously, Team USA, the number 1 most picked team in the entire pool. 52% of our entries had Team USA, and that's a heavy one. 235 credits. So we know you went all stars with USA and a bunch of cheaper teams after that probably. So we'll see if the gamble pays off. I think it's obviously for rooting interest, it makes the most sense. The second most picked team was actually Australia. 21% of folks took Australia. That was a 90 credit choice as well. You could pair USA and Australia. Had that happen quite a few times as well. So we'll be pulling for the Aussies as well. Jamaica coming in strong, 20% picked, and that 16 credits. I thought it should have been higher. Personally, I thought Jamaica's a no-brainer. You got Usain Bolt. We got all the runners, sprinters historically have done so well. They're going to do great in track and field. We'll see what happens. France, hometown team, 17% chosen, 99. 99 points for them, 99 credits. You could have paired them with USA as well. That would have been tight. I actually did a mock team of USA, France, and Jamaica, and that would have covered all your credits. So that was possible too. And then the 5th most picked team was Germany. 17% picked of Germany as well. 64 credits. Nice in the middle there. Could have filled out some rosters. So that's your top 5 picked countries.
Top 5 picked countries. Love it. So, as Kemper mentioned, you had a budget. You had a certain amount of credits. USA murdered your budget. But you had to fill out a roster of either 3 or up to 10 teams. So we wanted to dive a little bit deeper, get our glasses on, the more analytical minds, and we wanted to see the roster sizes, kind of see how many countries people were picking. So for those who went with all 10 countries, a full roster, so you had some smaller numbers, you probably weren't picking the US unless you just went with all 1 teams after that. There were 11 entries that used 10 countries. For 9 countries, we also had, close to that, we had 10 entries. For a team roster of 8 countries, there were 6 of you who did that. With 7 countries, once again, we had a big old 10 entries. So now as the numbers start to go down in roster size, the number of entries goes up, because these are the teams that are probably picking your France, your Great Britains, your China, your United States. For roster size of 6 countries, 23 of you did that. So again, this number is going up. Roster size of 5 countries, 29 of you. You would think that was almost the top. 4 countries, 20 of you did that. And then for a small, the minimum size team of 3 countries, 30 of you did that. So I'm guessing a lot of United States in there, because they were taking up a lot of your credit. So interesting to see the distribution of roster sizes. And so as these Olympics go on, we'll see which roster size will reign supreme.
Yeah, I think people just didn't want to do any more work, honestly. They're like, I'm just going to pick 3 countries and call it a day. I get it.
We're good.
We'll see if it pays off. I don't know. It's a little bit lazy, in my opinion. We'll see if it pays off for you.
You had a team. Your mock team had 3.
One of my mock teams. I had many mock teams. Thank you very much.
You did 12 different mock drafts.
Of course. All right, we're going to hand out a badge this time around, all right? First video, let's get the first badge of the Olympics, and it is the Off the Blocks badge. This is for the people that picked correctly the country that won the first medal of these Olympics. It was a riveting competition. It was the mixed team air rifle shooting competition, which is a pretty new event, actually. I think it was new in the Tokyo Olympics. And the first gold medal went to China. That's right, the second most expensive team out there. And we had a lot of you that did pick China, not as many as USA. They actually weren't even one of the top 5 pick teams, because you kind of had to pick one or the other. So more people went with USA. Thank you very much, Merca. And with China, we had Amanda, Ashley, Brooke Fee, Danielle Floric, Darth Buckius, Dolan, DR Rugby, Dustin Kerfman, Eric Kajawa, going for the gold, Jacob, JRT, 3PT, Judal Kiss. Is that like a Jada Kiss?
I was
Kicking
thinking
Athens, taking names, K-Way, Lauren, Lauren.Swint, L. Smith, Mark, Out on a Limb, Ryan Stevenson, Scott Molina, and Valerie all took China. Good on you. You get the first gold medal of the Olympics. You get the Off the Blocks badge.
It's good scouting going for that mixed team air rifle. Love it. All right, so for our next badge, we're calling this your one shining moment, because there's a very unique event going on in this Paris Olympics. It is the trampoline gymnastics. So Kemper and I were drawn to it immediately, so we decided to investigate a little bit more. And so we are highlighting some people who we feel like they really are tuned into this event, and they really focus their selections because of this. So for one, Brazili Roark, they went with the country of Georgia, because you know what? They did their scouting. They know they're really good at doing flips in the air, going really high off that trampoline. So good on you, Brazili. For Greg Kaiser, you really did your research, because you went with 2 countries who are participating in trampoline gymnastics. You went with Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. So you're really hedging your bets, going all in on trampoline gymnastics. Also selecting Kazakhstan, we had Dustin Kerfman, SGN, let's go with Scanab. Help me with this one, Kemp. What would you say? SGANO, huh?
Esganabsik.
There we go. Esganabsik, yes. Susie B, VW, and Wendy. And then picking on Egypt, we got Daniel Floric, Darth Buckius, and T. Welch. Interesting choices, but really going for those trampoline gymnastics.
Yeah, if you're going to win any event, this is the one you want to win. So I understand it. You did your research. Not that many countries participate. So obviously you chose these countries for a reason. You're trying to maximize your medal opportunities.
One shining moment. Well done.
So as of this recording, we had another pretty interesting stat. Some of you, as we mentioned, you fill out rosters of 10 different countries. You're going to end up with some of those 1-point countries at the end. They only cost you 1 credit to add them to your roster. A couple of those have already paid off. So as of this recording, again, 2 of the 1-credit countries have gotten silver medals already. So good on you. Laura Everett, entry name Laura. She picked Kosovo. They've already got a silver medal. That's 2 points. Go Laura. And then Linda Novotny, screen name Linda, she picked Fiji, and they've got a silver medal as well. So good on you. You went and totally redeemed yourself. We thought, just when we thought you were going to do something dumber, even dumber than before. You went and totally redeemed yourself. You brought the scooter out. You guys are heading west.
You know, Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
Get 80 miles to the gallon on this hog, so congratulations, totally redeeming yourself. All right, so that's video 1 in the books. So much action left in these Olympics. You know, we did a little more on the analytics side just because it's just starting out. Opening ceremonies just kicked off, a couple events going on. So as we continue with our videos, you'll see a lot more medals, a lot more badges coming out. But we love this introduction. We love what we're seeing, the different roster sizes, the different countries. I mean, trampoline gymnastics, let's go. I can't wait to see who wins breakdancing though, so we'll have to do another entry on that.
We're
But
actually
Premise,
we're entering the breakdancing competition.
yeah, we are. We'll be there later. So Premise, that's gonna do it for our first recap video. We can't wait to see what's coming up next. So until next time, the Pool Boys are